Hi, how are you? This is Mohammed Nadeem Murtaza, Chief Executive of Anglophile English Learning Centre. Education has always been the dire need of an enlightened society in every age. Educated people always get honored, valued. They have always been given recognitions in every nook and cranny of the world. In this subcontinent, Sir Syed Ahmed Khan, the champion of education, is stressed on studying English to compete with other nations of the world. This millennium has seen massive leaps and bounds in the advancement of education. This is the world of science and technology. In this contemporary world, we have to raise our educational standard so as to keep apace with this modern world. In this context, every segment of the society has to be equipped with education. Otherwise, we would move the nation into an abyss of ignorance, darkness, and backwardness. Anglophile English Learning Centre was established back in 1997 with an aim to promote English language literacy in the country. Anglophile has made a massive contribution towards the growth of basic literacy in the country at the same time. We have been able to empower more than 1.6 million students. Majority of these youth have been able to catapult themselves from obscurity to fame in a very short span of time. We are fighting, we are militating against unemployment so that we could make the nation free from all sorts of terror, violence. It should be a tolerant society, the society in which every single Pakistani feels great pride and honor. We are trying to help the youngsters convert all of their stumbling blocks into stepping stones to rise above the problems with their head held up high. We wish to see 100% literacy in the country. You see terrorism, you see societal attacks, violence, shenanigans, skullduggery, conspiracy theory, and all sorts of evil have engulfed us today. The answer to all these threats and evils is 100% literacy in the country. By following in the footsteps of our founder leaders, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Sir Syed Ahmed Khan, we could be one of the greatest nations in the queue with the developed nations of the world. Compelled to believe that yes, there is a creator who is managing the whole affairs of the universe. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you about verb. What is verb? Verb is perhaps the most important part of the sentence. Verb is a word that expresses or represents an action or state. Now, let me tell you the difference between action verb and the state verb. Action verbs are those verbs which talk about any happening, doing, or motion.
Why good schooling alone is not enough for your child's total development?
When the children get admitted into schools, the parents get feelings that now the job is over, they don't have to take any more interest in grooming their kids. I believe if the school is not the ultimate authority, that's not the authority only that grooms your kids. You got big responsibilities on your shoulders being parents here, being father, being mother. Parents turn blind eyes on that.
I think it is a great place where we can learn English, where we can enhance our skills and our talents, where we can change our stumbling blocks into stepping stones.
Anglophile is helping me a lot because when I joined Anglophile, I didn't know how to speak English.
I've got a very special person with me, alright? Now, in this society, people like him are very ill-treated. Sir, I've got a question. How do you feel as a student of Anglophile and a member of faith?
I feel very much thank you Anglophile and faith.